Hello, everyone. It's another edition of Casual Mode. I know it's been a few weeks, but we figured, hey, we've got some free time on a Sunday. Let's record some gameplay footage and just put it up there for you guys. I'm Bryan Vitale. Joining me today are George Foster.
Hi guys.
We got Adam Vitale.
Hey guys.
And James Glizio.
Hey.
So if you can't tell by looking at it, because I'm not on the title screen, this is Nioh 2, which is surprisingly enough, a 2020 release from earlier this year, believe it or not. It's a bit of a random pick. It's not a brand new game or a preview, but it was just something that I was kind of playing just to kind of catch up on it. It was well received earlier this year. I want to be able to have experienced it when we get into deliberations about talking about our RPGs of the year, and I figured why not? Let's talk about it. So here we go. I'm about halfway through my first run through of the game. So I'm just going to basically pick the next level and just play through it and hopefully not play too poorly. We'll see if that pans out.
Now, you have not played the first Nioh, right?
No.
Yeah, and I heard there's some things that eventually, and I know James has played Nioh in this as well.
Well,
but
haven't you played Nioh 2 as well, George, or did you only play Nioh 2?
I've played at least 10 hours of Nioh 2 and really enjoyed what I played, but it just eventually fell to praise a bunch of other releases. But I did finish Nioh 1 and really liked that. It's something I want to get back into.
Yeah, so before I get into the actual gameplay, I just do want to comment that before I picked this game up, I did not realize that it was kind of almost arcadey in a way, where you select missions from a map. So that's kind of different. I'm going to be doing this main mission.
You were expecting a Dark Souls overworld, or not overworld, but a interconnected world.
But yeah, but even Demon Souls, which is also 5 distinct roads. Go ahead.
I will say that eventually you do get an area that's kind of like a hub, but it's complicated. You can't directly go into missions from there, but there is a kind of Demon Souls style main hub area you eventually can unlock. You're actually
when I go into this mission, there will be a little bit of an introductory scene. I've seen this scene, but I have not done the mission. Oh, I have not.
Okay.
Loading. Maybe the PS5 version won't have this. You will not get this background lore dump.
They have to give you enough time to read it.
It's funny because a load time like that's actually not that bad for this generation, and
let this be the end.
Look what's going to be next gen.
Spirit stones.
Why are you still here?
Till death do us part.
Very well. You will. Do as you please. Yasuke, the enemy is not to lay hands on my remains.
So as you can tell, yes, I'm playing in English. You can also play in Japanese, which I'm sure some people would prefer. I just kind of kept it at the default setting because it doesn't really bother me.
I think personally, being a photorealistic game set in Japan, I would probably do the Japanese voices just because it looks lifelike, When it's cartoony and simplified animations, I'm maybe just more free whichever voice I wanted to choose. But when it's lifelike, realistic.
The way I see it is, and this is totally my opinion, but I kind of said this last night when we were on the staff chat, but it feels weird to me to use an English dub for a game that explicitly takes place in Japan.
Yeah, I sort of thought that about Yakuza, but when I play that, I imagine I'll go English just to give it a try. Like it depends on the amount of reading I have to do, really. Which sounds stupid because I like to read, but when I'm playing a game, I'm in game mode.
It's weird that in
cool they give you the
Yakuza we
option.
even have. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, that we even have the option now. So for anyone who hasn't played Nioh, I went into this game having only played the Souls series and Bloodborne. So this shrine is basically a bonfire. You can level up at it. You can retrieve a few items. These are basically allied NPCs that you can summon. I'll go ahead and just grab one. You can leave your own. Can't go that way. You can leave your own gravestone to help other people. And right away, I'm
Which way you're supposed to go?
Yeah, maybe it's down here.
So what type of build are you using?
I am kind of doing like a magic-y ninjutsu build. This is where I started. Alright, I'm already turned around. But yeah, I'm using a build that's high on magic. I'm using a switchglaive, which is kind of like a scythe slash spear slash something other. It switches around. Am I just being really dumb? I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, up here. Aha, I figured it out. Up the rubble.
I think the best way to describe it is it's a scythe mixed with a butterfly knife.
The fire is spreading. Be safe, my lord.
So when you like pick up items from corpses, they give you like a little bit of a background, like how they died. You know, it kind of frames the setting. The story is a little bit more overt than it is in Souls games, but not like extremely so.
Boom, headshot.
I'm just glad that I hit and didn't like miss and look stupid. So sometimes I do play kind of like poorly. I was gonna say cowardly. I like cast magic from a distance like that. I let my allies.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
So my build, even though I'm only like halfway through the game, so first of all, I'm not like a veteran. I've just kind of learned what works for me and what I like to play as and what kind of gives me the least headache, is that I have a lot of this set called the Master Archer's set, where if I look at the bonuses, it gives me like bow damage, and then it gives me like lightning damage and damage against electrified enemies. So ideally, I should try to pick off people with my bow and not my gun. And then I should try to electrify them, and then go in with melee. So that's, and I try to keep my gear. First of all, there's like a ton. This is an RPG through and through. Like you can get like passives here from your titles. You can have like a bunch of skill trees for every single weapon type. You've got all your statistics that you level up with when you get enough EXP. It's layers upon layers of actually like build craft and synergies between gear and play style and all that stuff.
I think I remember this mission, but I think I remember quitting at it.
That's ominous. All right, so what this is this is basically the Dark Realm, where you either go into it to pacify the demons in it, or a demon will pop out of it to try to kill you. Oh, this is actually one of the. I was gonna say one of the easier demons, but I didn't want to spit it out until I knew I won. But
isn't that like, he's a powered up version of like the little ones, aren't they? Like if you leave them too long, if they feed on you or enough one of their own, they get big.
So the little ones, if they like get a grapple on you, they like suck your demon power and use it to power themselves up. One thing this game also has that is a little bit different.
It actually shows you like literally cutting off their heads.
is that...
That guy was kind of oblivious.
So there's different stances. Like this is in the low stance where it's like a... I don't know what you would call this, but it's like a horizontal blade. Then you can wield it like a spear or a halberd. And then my favorite is to do the high stance, which is like a scythe. So if you see, like, I don't change my stance very often, this is my weapon. You see I get all the bonuses for high attack stance. So I do more break, which is staggering. I do more damage, and it takes less stamina. So I will probably be in high stance most of the time, but every once in a while you need to, like if there's multiple enemies or you want to squeeze in a few more hits, you want to do a stance change, like in the middle of a combo to try to, you know, keep an enemy off balance before they come.
You got hit by a tiny...
Yeah, and this game pulls out all the normal tricks of having enemies like hang from buildings, hide behind corners, stuff like that.
And normally those tiny guys are not too much to worry about, but if they get the drop on you, they can take a munch and become big tiny guys that are actually definitely a threat.
Or the one thing that the game also does pretty frequently is you'll see like a powerful demon at the end of a corridor or a room. And I'm actually kind of turned around here. I see the flame area, but I'm assuming I'm not supposed to go in there. I see this on the rubble here, but you have to go around for that. But they'll put a powerful demon at the end of a room, and then they'll like have those little gakis, that's what they're called, like pelt you with rocks from a distance. Aha, this way.
That is the way in these games, is once you find a new enemy, you know you're going the right way.
Yep. Alright. Try to pick off a few people from a distance. Oh, I was expecting them to go forward more. I'm glad that I've not made a fool of myself on the bow and arrow yet, or the gun. There's still time for that. You will see me miss an obvious shot at some point. Wheel demon.
Oh, I hate these things.
I
don't know what that is. It's just like a flying wraith with a spear.
Yeah, that's good. Not to put you off, Bryan, but like, it's so much nicer to watch this game than to play it.
I'm assuming Bryan just like, doesn't want to talk when he's playing. He can't talk and play at the same time.
We're cheering you on there.
Now the wheel guy is... Oh, you're on fire.
Oh, why am I launching fire at this guy? I thought that was my lightning shot.
I'm calling worse on that lightning kill.
Alright, so it wasn't the cleanest ever, but I'm glad I didn't die. Alright, I will summon more help because I'm a coward that can't do anything alone. So one thing that is different from this game compared to other Souls games is that you can kind of leave an NPC version of yourself to summon, or you can summon like an actual player, like in a Souls summoning soapstone or whatever. So typically I just summon the help. I can already tell there's a... I can't tell where his hat is. Here? Nope.
That's one problem with skeletons, is sometimes they spawn as a pile of bones already, so you can't really hit their head. Well, sometimes you can, it's just depends on the angle.
I bet this is an NPC. You can't see it because I already have an ally, but... well, let me rephrase that. They're all NPCs, but some of them are like player character ghosts, and some of them are like actual...
developer-created NPCs have like red text in their name or something. Not sure if it's
so I can already see that there's another demon there.
Oh, Rusco. Rusco, no.
There is no worse feeling when you use like the last of your Choco cups, aren't they called? You use the last of them on like an ally who doesn't help you at all.
Yeah, I always kind of hope, like, if I'm giving someone some, if I put my, I keep saying soapstone, whatever it's called in this game, my gravestone down somewhere, that it helps them out some way. Okay, once again, I am turned around.
Wait, you couldn't go through that door?
Yeah, it's a locked door, typical one-way path. I can see behind it is a demon realm.
So, like, you would open it later, come back, make sure.
Oh, yeah, I can also see Kodama up there in that building, those green guys. So I know I can get up there at some place. No, I'm not going to shoot him. Maybe it wants me to go into the fire.
No, that just takes you to this side.
Sometimes in some of the buildings, they're like, they have like those paper dividing walls that you can cut down. Alright, I am turned around.
Well, at least you took out the enemies. This is where you fought that weird.
Oh, here we go. Alright, I can see, that's probably like a zombie dweller with an exploding barrel. Yes, red barrels explode on the back. He's on fire. I don't want to deal with him.
Probably would have killed itself with the fire before it really got to you.
Oh, another one.
Rusco,
Oh, now he's
no!
gonna...
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, the barrels don't detonate unless you shoot at them with a gun or, I think, fire magic. I like how in some place, some developer in like the late 90s decided that they were going to have red exploding barrels, and then everyone was just like, yeah, it's
Are you
good.
sure there weren't red exploding barrels in like NES games?
We just accept it.
I'm gonna guess that this guy's actually a demon, so this won't work. Oh, first of all, I can already see like...
You can tell he's a demon because he has that kind of black and white ethereal
Oh, right,
fog.
and
it
his
has a key bar. You can still, I think, get a stealth. Yeah, you can. So this guy should... Yep, he's down there.
Alright, I'm just trying to keep Rusco alive.
So you equipped the Gazuki like I recommended last night.
All right, so let me show that off. Or no, I can't. I guess I can't really show that off unless I'm at a shrine. So you can basically have 2 demons attuned to you at any time, which fills up. Oh, let's go talk.
I will find you in my next life and make you pay.
So you can assign 2 demons, which fill up. Your third bar underneath your health and your key, aka your stamina, is your anima bar. So when that bar fills up, it allows you to use demon abilities. One of the ones that I've been using a ton was a snake, which would like run over enemies and poison them, but I replaced it with a giant, blade. Alright. These
to
big
go
ones
back
actually...
to, I love, even though like I never pay too much attention to it, I do love the little like environmental things that when you interact with things, then there's just all this despair and memories come back. Like I think that's a really cool world building thing, even if I don't strictly remember any of them that much.
I missed. There's my miss. I was trying to fire at him really quickly before he got too far. So I'm in the demon realm now. So demon realm, your stamina doesn't fill as quickly, but your demon abilities do more damage. Rusco's hanging in there. Oh, I hate these guys. Oh no, that's a different guy. No, they're annoying too, the fire guys. I thought he was one of the ones that like bounces around on his sword.
Dispel the dark realm. You can tell because they have the spider always kind of hovering around them.
There goes
Rusco. Thank you for your service.
Now you can fight like these revenants to try to get more cups, but I'm always like too cowardly to do that.
Yeah, I use Safas, which are really, really useful for like bullying like human enemies. If you get them close stance, you get this one skill. So I'd always do the Revenants because they just couldn't do anything. They get out of key and I just go, okay, I got you time, and dead.
I'm just scared to leave that doorway because I figured that I would get ambushed by something else out here. Like, I would not be surprised if they had thrown another enemy on this thing. Alright. There are some kind of Zelda-like puzzles like this. So that's kind of just another way of having your typical Dark Souls-ish shortcut. Or if I were to die, now I have that path open to me.
What do the butterflies mean?
I don't know, actually. I know there's a certain guardian spirit that manifests itself like butterflies. Oh, it gave me ice on my weapon, which is probably good for this guy. I assume he's weak in his face.
Man, you're steamrolling him.
Butterflies.
Oh no, I died.
There was a character in Nioh 1 that a boss that was signified by those butterflies.
But you just got that shortcut, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much that shortcut will really help me though. Let's see. I got the guy staggered and I don't know, got careless. As it typically goes. Summon some help. Fill my cups.
I do love the Kodamas as well. That's so cool.
Yeah.
My copy of Nioh 2 actually came with like a little statue of a Kodama, just as a free pre-order bonus. But like it's a really hefty, like weighty thing. It's really cool.
So I just now noticed that there's an item behind there. I wonder if water magic could put this out. Watch my ally walk into it and die.
Roll into some of those barrels that have water in them, they'll negate fire damage for a bit.
Oh yeah, I should have gotten saturated. Oh well. Damn it! Fuck you. Oh, this person got into another fight. Well, there goes my body. I think my ally actually kind of hurt me there because he started aggroing everything. I'll just try to take out more from range.
So what does that mean? The EXP you got from the enemies you beat your first time through, you basically lost it?
Yeah, but these games always have like a sense of ramp where like the amount of EXP you get in 5 hours from now dwarfs what you're getting now, so it never really ends up mattering too much. Obviously you want to avoid it, but... Alright. I will try to do this a little bit more carefully. Oh, like this guy will be an easy one.
Famous last words.
Sometimes you have this like over-the-shoulder perspective kind of tricks you. This bastard. Oh, I hear a cat.
Our
Oh, I never got this guy before. Yeah, they're just... I don't really quite understand the point of them, really. But they're little, like, cat demons that will follow you around and kind of distract enemies.
Scampus, I believe they're called.
I love how they, roll around. Yeah, they don't use their legs. They're too fat. So they roll.
Where is the plush?
It exists.
What? Why did I have it? Instantly Googles and buys one of them. Okay, what's really cool to see here is, like, from my own playstyle, I never use magic, like, at all. I never use it, I just roll, and I'm usually
so how much magic can you do? Are they, like, counts? Is there, like, a bar?
Well, it says Bryan's got 8, but I don't know, does that refill each shrine?
It refills at shrines, and then I think I have some equipment on. Yeah, I have like a 5% chance. Let me get off that screen. I have some percent chance that my bows won't count. Like they won't consume an arrow, won't consume a magic. All right, now I know that there are 2 of these guys. Yeah, not sure why that didn't work. I always want to try to get rid of these little guys just because they can be annoying if they're like pelting you from the sidelines, consuming your stamina. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get him fully electrified, even though this will probably kill him. Because I get the melee damage bonus if they're electrified. But the thing is by the time I got him electrified, he already had no health left.
So I see you got a title that said like Rokurobi Hunter or something like that. Was that what that enemy is? And is that like something you can equip? Or...
You get titles. Good call, James. You get titles for defeating enemies using certain weapons. And eventually you can go into this menu, titles, and you can get even like more passive bonuses. It's
you play like Borderlands too. This is basically like badass points in Borderlands.
It's just like another way the system kind of layers on itself. Wait for him to come back. I think I entered the Dark Realm from a different vantage this time. Maybe not. Because I do remember this guy. I don't know why I'm so... Oh, I gotta save my ally. Nope.
No,
Too late.
Extra painter.
I'll replace you with, Gone Dead. Alrighty. No, I entered from the same place. So this person's weak point is like the top of their snake head. Oh, my ally like pushed me. Oh, she got the headshot. Nice. Oh, I was expecting him to stay down so I could get a down attack. Right, so that person is the guy that ended me before. I want to get that ice bonus if I can. Now I do know that there are a couple Gakis sitting around. Again, I don't know if I can get this guy's head.
Can you not get the chest until you dispel?
Yeah, so that chest is locked until you clear the Dark Realm. And sometimes they put some really strong items. Aha, I knew that they were the guy there. I don't know if I'll be able to get him.
I tell your ally just like gung-ho, like, take that.
Oh, I can't get that bonus anymore. It's no longer there.
Womp womp.
So yeah, that shortcut that I unlocked really doesn't do that much.
Yeah, you can avoid the building.
I don't have any like sacred bullets left. So I can press square for a regular bullet or triangle for like a holy one.
Or here they shoot the homing missiles, you gotta kite them.
I guess magic doesn't work on them. So the nice thing about the design of this game is that obviously it's meant to be a Souls-like, it's moderately challenging, but that Dark Realm now, if I die, will not come back. So you kind of can make like some permanent progression in that manner.
Get that chest you skipped before, or you're opening a shortcut. Okay.
So this was the door.
Yeah, I remember that door.
Nioh 1. Just to give you guys some perspective, those Dark Realms and Soul Cores and the whole like anima system wasn't in Nioh 1 nor were burst counters. So those are the main new things for the actual like combat and level design in Nioh 2.
I still know that there's that Kodama on that roof, but I never really figured out how to get on.
Now that you cleared enemies out, it should be easier to just kind of look around, right?
Well, no, there's actually a different Kodama on my map. Oh, that's just this
Right
one.
there.
Easy one.
Yeah.
So what does collecting the Kodamas do?
I can show you next time I go to a shrine. Guess what? They just give you like another passive bonus. What roof was that Kodama on? This one. If you have to go, a lot of times you have to double back, and you'll end up like on the other side of this building. I'm just making sure I didn't like miss a ladder or something like that. Yeah, I'll probably end up over there, and then have to go on top of this building or something. Oh, I apparently never came in here.
You're gonna die to this thing.
Almost. There goes John dead. Oh, I thought I killed him.
What is that little thing on the right? The depleting circular bar?
Oh, it just says I have a fire boost on my weapon
Oh, okay.
for that long.
It's just one of your techniques you can do?
Yeah, like, well, that was actually an environmental technique from killing the
Okay.
fire.
That's basically what I was getting at. I don't know where it came from. It's just like, oh, now you have a thing.
Am I running backwards? Now here was the dark area. Here's where I killed the Kurobi. Here's where I knocked down the water.
This is new.
Yep. I'm guessing that one of these... No, never mind. I think one of the corpses would come up and ambush me. So unlike most Souls games, the gear is like randomized and tiered. So the idea is that you can like break it down into components. You can, oh, I got the second shrine. That's always good. You can sell it for money. You can give it to the Kodama for a blessing. So you can always find ways to make good of, even if I pick up weapons that I'm not using. So this is basically like a bonfire, a checkpoint of the level.
Now all the enemies respawn?
Yeah. Well, not the ones in the Dark Realm.
Right.
Or enemies that come out of Dark Realms. So, what was I going to show? Oh yeah, Kodama bonuses. So, well, I guess I haven't said any of these, but as you rescue Kodama, you can like have a bonus to your Amrita is basically EXP. It's also a few other things. Equipment drop rate, soul core drop rate, elixirs, or materials. I generally just do this one. Let me do the... So they offer some items that you can restock on if you want, but only to a certain amount. I normally just get the cups and summon stuff. I know some people are like, think you don't really play these games for real unless you do it solo all the way through, but...
Screw gating.
I'm not sure why that's not working. Maybe I just missed. Somehow my ally caught fire. Good going.
Traitors! Even if Lord Nobunaga falls, this country shall never be theirs.
I actually don't recognize this from the back. Oh, it's like a grieving mother. I think it's called like an ubume. So she's holding like a corpse of a baby, and if you shoot the baby, that's the weak point. Oh, I missed.
Oh god.
Shoot the baby and destroyed. She goes, moveset is changed.
Trying to.
Like a...
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, is this that roof? I made it. I'm coming for you, Kodama. Before I fall down there, I'm just making sure there's nothing up here. I can't even get up there.
But just something about their design in the game makes you want to protect them.
They're like little sumo wrestlers wearing like pot helmets.
Yep.
They're little Kermit the Frogs.
There you go. I feel like that shortcut doesn't really unlock much because you can just go around. Okay.
Hey, that was the Kodama that was on the roof? Okay.
Yeah. I don't like all the fire everywhere.
There's a guy in the fire. There's a guy in the fire.
That guy?
Yeah.
I will say, maybe one of my favourite things about Nioh is just slowly unlocking the environment. Like, I know that's in all the Souls-likes as well, but because each level is like a separate level, you really do feel like you're just unlocking the maze.
One
So
thing
can
that
you
I've
like
always...
redo?
Yeah, you can. One thing that I've always thought was kind of an interesting idea would be to, if you're good enough at the game or you just had like enough tenacity, you clear the level out completely. You never rest at a bonfire. You empty like all the enemies. Empty, I don't know why I said empty. Clear them out. And then you can just like walk through the level and try to like pick it apart, figure out why it was designed in a certain way. I see people in there, but I don't know how. Just...
I get what you mean. Like, kind of explore the level design and how things are connected without having to worry about, you know, someone shanking you in the back.
Being on, like, well, I'm obviously not on, but watching Bryan be on a roof like this, does anyone know that bit in Sekiro where, like, you climb onto the roof and then this enemy just flies from the sky on a kite?
Oh man, yeah, I remember that.
That scared the crap out of me.
I remember immediately after I saw that enemy, I had to look up reactions to it online.
So did I. I was just like, was that supposed to happen, or did the game glitch? It was just like this really weird singular moment in the game. Oh, what a game! Come on, guys, I want to try that.
Honestly, the thing that really made that moment was just the noise.
Yeah.
This rifleman has like the leverage on me. He's got the angle. Oh, ninja locks. Those are actually pretty rare items. I don't want to jump down though, because I see that there is a demon realm, so a demon will pop out if I. There we go.
Got it.
All right, you ready, Pale Antichrist?
Demon in peace.
Real guy. Oh, I see. There's like a little gauge that shows up. It shows like how electrified they are or whatever. You have to fill it up within a certain amount of time.
Caught fire.
Just chaos or something, but basically it slows it down. At least the first game, not sure if the second game that you could just neat. I think in both games that you get a trophy and flip that at least once.
Oh, this is basically the metal slime of the game. The high EXP, high, yeah.
Or the like Titanite and whatnot from Souls.
How do you beat them?
Attack them very quickly. Oh, he actually gave me a run out of stamina. I think it's more money than EXP. But they tend, if you like let them go, they like try to run away.
Some of them are more aggressive than others, and it's rare, but sometimes they'll literally just get behind you and do a grapple attack where they just grab something out of the character's ass.
So I unlocked another shortcut to that second shrine. There's actually a character in this game who's half Kappa, which take from that what you will. Wait, is this the second shrine again? Yeah, so I unlocked one of the shortcuts to it, but not I unlocked this door, but not the other door.
Is there an item in the fire over there? Like
yeah,
one of the fire pits, like a...
there's some items in there. I'm just like, it's not worth it.
Right.
On the first playthrough, at least as far as I understand it, the best tier is exotic, which is purple. Now I know it does tier up beyond that. Okay, that's that roof again. This way. Or maybe not. This is where I killed the Koroku. There we go. Aha. Friend.
I forget what there's purple variations of them. And the names escape me. Is it like
it's Sudama.
Ah, there we go. And you have to give them an item, and yeah, that was a weird. I never really enjoyed doing them.
So another oh, I left.
I made my choice long ago. I shall play my part as the wife of the Devil King to the bitter end.
Guess you can't do anything over here. I see that guy stomping around. I wonder if I'm supposed to...
butterflies, you actually get a trophy. There's a couple of levels, or if you do a specific thing, you'll get a trophy for it, which is kind of neat. Not sure if you got the one for ramming the boss into the side of the arena. That one's probably pretty easy to get, though.
Oh, here's it. Speak of the devil, George. You don't
They're
like
still
them?
kind of cute though. It's just
That's all.
I just
I
give
don't
them
know.
just like a weapon I'm not using, and like just hopefully give me a weapon I do want to use. I don't know if there's a better way to.
I think with Nioh 2, I liked the loot system. I guess maybe it's the same for the first one as well, but like there is almost too much loot to the point where I didn't tend to change that much. Like I just find something I liked and stick with it. So using the Kodamas, like I just never really got much use out of it.
Wait, so what was the point of that? Like, you just sitting there, you give myself a thingy, and then he disappeared?
Problem with that, George, is that don't shoot that guy. He's a friendly.
Yeah, he's a yellow on the map, so he's not an enemy.
Yeah. Is that
Wait, that's
your the weapons that drop get stronger than the ones you already have pretty quickly. And while you can upgrade weapons that you already have every now and then, especially in the early game, it's prohibitively expensive to do so. So you kind of just have to. Well, first off, if you get a bunch of weapons or equipment that you know you're never going to use, you want to like sell them basically, and then you want to try and swap out weapons whenever you can. Or well, more specifically, once you max out familiarity, it's a good idea to start swapping your weapons out because
That's his head right there, right? But I can't shoot it. I can only
no,
shoot
it's on the other side.
Oh. Oh, that's like his greaves.
Oh, what the heck?
Just watching this, I know it's not really Souls, but like it just makes me so excited for Demon Souls. Maybe I should finish Nioh 2 before that.
You should. It's good. Or well, I mean, you could wait for PlayStation 5 because if you have a 4K TV, there is a 4K unlocked frame rate mode.
Oh,
and I'm
cool.
assuming on PlayStation 5 that'll be a locked 60. So
You have to hope, don't you? Like,
at least it'll be a better experience than I'd assume the 1080p 60 mode on PS4 Pro. So
I'm playing right now on the PS4 Pro stable frame rate mode, whatever that is.
Hey, why is that over to your right?
I see an enemy over there. This looks like it's an entrance to a dark realm. I was just trying to avoid it, I guess. I see a water bucket and I see like water fire that you could run through, but I don't see a point. Is there a point? There is a point with the chest. Get wet again. Come back through. Oh, already.
What is that thing?
oh jeez.
The nice thing about NPC allies like this guy is that when he quote-unquote dies, he just says, damn it. Then you finish the fight and you're like, oh, I'm fine. Oh. It was too much to hope that that first guy was causing the realm, wasn't it? Now you can get gear that has like... Oop, someone saw me. That guy. You can get gear that has like an enemy radar on it. Almost actually pretty easily. I'll take that trade-off. So I don't know why I decided not to equip any, because it would actually be really useful. Alright, what is this guy's weak point? His face?
Oof. Which one?
always makes me feel bad when a game like Nioh 2 comes out early in the year and then it kind of just gets forgotten by the time that, like, almost like Game of the Year time, almost time for us to really start talking about it. So,
Yeah.
So I see
Animal
here.
Crossing.
Well, that's another one. Not in our realm, but it's still like on the general scale. So I see basically here there's a shrine in this area, but you can't use it until you clear it, which is kind of like deliberately like tantalizing. Damn it! How do I clear this place?
find a water barrel.
Oh, go into this house.
Or, yeah, you can just go that way. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the enemy you want to kill is through here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate
it's
these
the other
guys.
guy.
But I also see this guy. I'll try to take care of him first. Oh, he's got a cannon, shit. Alright. I got him before he could get me. Alright. These guys have made absolute fools of me before.
Half pretty well.
Yeah, I like these guys.
I love their design. They like bounce around on their blade or
Not
hammer.
like the one with the spear where they use it as a pogo stick and it makes you want to die, and then you do die because, God.
I'm just surprised that, like, normally the middle of my reticle fills up if it's his weak point. I'm surprised his weak point is not his eye, I don't think.
That's so can't really.
It's his hair.
That blade attack, that demon attack, is like super useful. And then whenever they drop their soul core, I just get it right back.
Yep.
I'm still expecting one of these to be a mimic. Alright, more butterflies. Maybe would have been helpful.
Only I possessed Hide's power. Perhaps then I could have realized my love's ambitions by his side.
Did that show up on the recording?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I guess it would, of course, because I'm playing through a capture card. So yep, I got all the butterflies.
Now, this just at the end. Honestly, you're basically right at the boss. This boss is one of my favorites. Curious how you're gonna react to it.
Yeah, I am now really curious if this is a mission I've done, so I'm guessing the boss will tell me. I might be further than I realised.
I don't think I'm quite at the boss.
Lord Nobunaga is not far.
You're there. See that door to the temple?
Oh, I see. Well, there's a Kodama behind the fire.
You got all of that?
You're cutting out a little, James?
No. Would have let you know if it was the last one. So I guess you're missing one somewhere, but
yeah, so I've missed one. So I missed a Kodama is what he's saying, is that it didn't give me the text saying you found them all. But
did you ever get that shortcut to like the very beginning?
I think this might be it right here. Yes, sometimes they put the boss door like right in front of you, but there's like a one more nook you can go through. Alright, I have been struggling on these guys today. For whatever reason. I'm not standing in that.
For a second when you're in fire, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be one of those instances where you get an attack combo and it's just like, oh no, I forgot about the fire.
Yeah, because fire does deal a lot of damage to you very quickly. Oh, another guy.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's what fire does. Oh, you asshole. shot him in the crotch. Serves him right.
Classy.
Alright, so I see water barrels over there. I see fire over there. I see an enemy. I hear a cat. Another enemy. I don't think your ambush spot is like very inconspicuous.
Compared to like sort of Steven sort of range attacks are much more common in Nioh. You can one shot for the range attack. It's the ones where you have to be a bit more than that.
Nice.
Oh, I was hoping to get in and do the basically, if they fall down, you can do a finisher attack.
No, Wolf BLT3V8.
We hope you're watching, pal.
So I'm trying to figure out like what all this extra area that.
There's a hot spring around here somewhere.
All right, yeah, I see that there were Kodama. This is something that James had to tell me yesterday. If you give them what is it, sake? They give you a lot of items.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do know if you give them a soul core, they can also give you their soul core or a Kodama core, which is the only way to get it. Alright, some basically just good usable items. Oh, more,
you basically you get them drunk, so they give you stuff.
Yeah.
James, you're cutting out a bit.
So yeah, if there's a water barrel next to where the Kodama was, if you use that, rush through fire in the kind of area on the left and explore a bit that way.
Now you're on your own, Bryan. You can't rely on a helper.
Thankfully, the human enemies are probably a little bit easier to... Oh, spoke too soon.
Well, human enemies, in my opinion, they're easier to kill, but they can like stun lock you a little bit. They're like their attacks aren't as well telegraphed. Alright, I got it that time.
There's a mimic.
There we go. Oh, you're not going to just do their little game?
Oh, I didn't even know they had a game.
Oh my god. You didn't realize? Okay, so what they do is that when they pop out, if you don't do anything for a few seconds, they'll do a random emote, and if you copy the emote they do, they will give you their soul core and disappear, and you won't have to worry about fighting them.
Oh, I've always just killed them, and as you can see by using my yokai shift there, I don't like fighting them. Just like taking no chances.
Did you hear me about the water barrel?
I did, but I also hear a cat. I'm like, where's the cat?
Priorities.
Okay. Alright, so I did see the water barrel there, and then I want to use that to go where? Into
Not
here?
There. Yeah, into there, because you can also see there's a ladder.
Alright. No, I fully expect, like, some of those fire demons to run. Oh, nope.
Oh, Lumicide shard. Nice.
Magic locks, those are good. That's basically a free magic skill point. Now, why would I want to come up here?
Oh, is there a setting to automatically use, like, those locks?
Yeah, I have that setting turned on.
I didn't even know there was a setting for that, so I guess it makes sense.
The only reason I could think you'd want to come up here is if you had an enemy still alive that you wanted to get the drop on. Have I been down there? I guess not, because that enemy's still alive. Still hear that cat. Where are you, cat?
And you can see the Kodama is a bit to the northeast. Or not really northeast, but you know what I mean.
I see him on my
New map.
my radar. More water barrels.
Is that a shortcut?
More. There's the cat. These cats, I don't feel like, unless I'm misunderstanding something, they don't stay with you long enough to really be useful. If you like run headfirst into battle, it's not a door. If you run headfirst into battle, they'll help you out for a couple minutes, and then they go away.
One thing I love about the cats is just how aggressively you pet them.
Yeah. Oh, this is the back of a fake wall.
So please tell me, well, Nurikabe, please tell me you aren't fighting those two.
I know that you can. I did know that they have an emote game, but I didn't know like how to win it, like consistently. Like I would emote in front of them, and then they would say like, "Don't do that." They'd get mad, and then I'd be like, "What do you want?"
Basically, the way it works is that one of the three types of emotes, like whether it's positive, neutral, or negative, is the one they want you to do. If you get 2 wrong answers, then they'll attack you, but usually there's like an NPC grave in front of them that lets you know what emote they did that was wrong. So as long as you know which one not to do, you can just like do the other 2 and you'll be fine.
So I've gotten like really off track. Like I had the boss, like I knew where the boss door was.
Was that Kodama the last one? Or are you still missing one?
No,
I wasn't paying attention.
Now remind me, does Nioh 2 have checkpointing? Like if you left the mission now, like turn the PS4 off, would you checkpoint or do you restart? Because I can't remember.
I want to say it actually does have checkpointing because I was surprised. I want to say I was like surprised that I quit the game and then restarted, and then it just plopped me off in the middle of a mission where I was.
But you can't leave a mission.
Yeah, like it's
without using a very specific item.
I think the way it works is you can quit the game in the middle of a mission and it'll load you back into the section of the mission you were at, but otherwise there's no checkpointing.
So I'm back near like the second shrine.
It's always
trying to see like
come back for the Kodamas later or something. Kodama, because I think there's only one left. There's the shortcut to the. I think that's the first or second shrine.
Yeah, I think that's the first shrine.
So there's the shortcut at least.
I don't know like a good way to like get these guys out.
Oh, she already doesn't have her kid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any chances.
What's really fun with Nioh's combat system is once you get good and you can. There's like these skills in the in like the main skills that you can unlock, where if you key pulse and then switch to a different stance, you'll get even more key back. So.
Well, the one that I used a few times is that I have a skill where I go from high stance to low stance. I don't use, like, you probably never see me really, I just really haven't found a good position to use mid stance. I use high for like single enemies and low if there's like a bunch of little ones around.
Yeah, usually what I did when I was playing through Nioh 2 is I would use like low and mid stance for Tonfas to drain ki, and then I would swap to Odachi after a key pulse into high stance, and then just deal a ton of damage that way.
somewhere around here I did see there was like a dark realm that I hadn't cleared yet. This is back where I found the wall. So this is where I pulled the wall down, and I went across this bridge. Can't go that way. So I'm surprised there's a dark realm I haven't cleared yet. Sometimes these lanterns are actually disguised demons. Something sees me. Oh, that's, I see him. This guy again.
Just realized I was muted. I was trying to say, actually that lantern has a weak point. You should shoot it. Oops. Oh, so is that the one you need to kill for... no, it's not. You need to kill that.
That wasn't good. Bail out. Bail out.
Retreat! Retreat!
Well, I ended up getting like... Can I shoot him from here? Doesn't do a lot of damage.
Thunder did decent damage to him, but not fire.
Well, makes sense that fire wouldn't do too much damage.
Nope, that was not the one that clears the Dark Realm.
Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to...
I'm still on fire. There we go. So they also leave behind these little pools that basically lower your stamina regen if you don't clear them. And then there are bonuses. Oh, I see the guy stomping around over there. Wait, isn't this the same one as before? Or no?
No, it's not. I think if you kill that wheel, some of the blue flames will disappear. Actually, there's a red dot on your mini-map. Maybe that's the one you need to kill. Or it was. Oh.
Yeah, I got stuck in an animation sitting in the fire, which wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
I hear another cat.
Oh, if you hit that barrel in above the well, or not barrel, bucket above the well. Wait, no, you already hit the stone. So
yeah, there's some wells where you knock the stone in and it pulls up the bucket and it gives you an item.
You're gonna have to kill something to get rid of the blue flames. Those are spooky, scary yokai flames. Where's the hammer guy?
There's another.
Oh, that's the one you want to kill. That's the one you want to kill. It's got the spiral oath.
I don't have any more buffs for my
You always want to be careful with those when they get up, because they spew like flames everywhere. Ooh, nice. That spin attack like that's always a bit risky to burst counter with the brute counter.
kind of funny how Dark Souls just decided to have, like, wheel skeleton dudes. And then everyone's like, you know what? That's a good idea. Oh, I see the Kodama on my map. Maybe that's the last one?
I think everyone that's played Dark Souls 1 has bitter memories about that one room in the Tomb of the Giants with the... not Tomb of the Giants, the Catacombs with all of the wheel skeletons.
Hey, last one. Alright. Nice little side quest there. Now, is there anything else hiding over here? I see that. I never did get that. Like, if I don't need to kill that guy, I guess I won't. The Apondatura, whatever it's called. This cat just sitting here? No, go away. I don't want to fight you anymore.
You really don't like those lantern enemies.
Well, I wish.
Good news is that if you can get back to the shrine at the end, you can just buy a bunch of elixirs if you need to.
Oh, darn, I was hoping he would do his charge forward thing, not his fire thing.
Stay dead.
All I wanted to do was pet this damn cat.
It's really too much to ask. Truly.
Oh no.
Another bounty guy.
The thing is though, is like I've got all the Kodama. I don't know like what else I got a couple locks already. Ninja lock and the magic locks. So I don't know like what he could be guarding.
Could just be vibing. Or nothing particular, he's just like, I'm gonna hop around here, have a good time.
Oh wait, I thought that would stagger him. Oh, I did the counter.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna play this a little bit cowardly. Like as soon as I saw the red color, I did the burst counter. But I guess I just didn't time it right. I have really no good reason to kill this guy. I want him dead. Here. I'm gonna go into my items and use a... what is it? Hermon Ebony.
That's the first counter I like to see with that guy.
Oh, that was way too close.
I got him. I win.
Oh, that's Apondatura?
Yeah.
I only recognize the SMT version.
Nerd. Alright, so he doesn't really... He just gives you like this back route. But I got his soul core.
Of course, he'll respawn, so...
Yeah, alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Now I gotta figure out how to get back.
Yeah, the mini-map for Nioh 2 isn't exactly the best. it's not a problem in every map, but for maps like this, where everything kind of looks samey, it's definitely an issue.
Alright, so this is what you said the boss fight was, right? So, or near it, anyways.
Yeah.
Level up. So the soul core that I want to use, or sorry, not the soul core, the guardian spirit that I want to use is this one. And it requires certain stats. So in order to get this anima bonus, I want to have 35 strength and heart. So I'll just do strength. Heart. Why are there no like allied people to summon?
What happened to that one guy?
Oh, he walked aside. He's standing around here somewhere. Maybe he went
No.
in. But yeah, at one of the shrines he stepped aside. A level 80 dude or level 92 dude.
Level 80 guy probably would have actually been better since his skill level was a bit higher on the.
I wasn't paying attention.
This boss, though, I didn't really have too much trouble with.
It appears.
Don't tell me that, because now I'm gonna die. You'll be like, well, never mind.
It is a fun boss, though.
I really don't remember if I've done this one. I'm feeling the fear though.
Once you see the actual boss design, you'll know immediately if you've done it or not. Pretty memorable boss design. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. But this is terrifying. Yeah, I was thinking the one that does tornadoes in like a burning building.
I want to electrify her for my bonus. There we go.
Yeah, there's enemies both of your moves, though, so you want to hit those. Oh,
that didn't last very long.
I'll give you an opportunity to use the monkey.
My ally died. Oh, I don't like these things.
Remember, you have buffed attack for your pet abilities, and it's
I really should have gotten one of those talismans that protects against fire damage. Oops, didn't do that.
Oh god.
I almost want them to do a burst attack.
reverse attacks have pretty good wind-up, I'd say. One neat little strat is actually saving some of the ammo cards onto your shortcuts, because popping them gives you both your gauge and also helps recharge your well, no, it doesn't help charge your ammo, but it does charge your spirit gauge, which helps.
no, not this thing again. Why am I watching fire at
it? Yes.
Alright. I know that was a bit cowardly and not clean, but hey, first try.
Yep. And that's Nioh 2.
I wonder how much like my frantic breathing and clicking on the controller got picked up. Anyways, I should not even slot these fire spells here because I keep accidentally clicking them. B, I should have brought like a fire resistance talisman. That probably would have gone a long way.
You should have brought some like sort of water talisman or something.
Yeah, or anything water instead of lightning would probably have been good.
The lightning seemed to do decent.
The lightning, if he was electrocuted, you did more damage with your scythe, right?
Yeah, but I was having trouble getting it to stick on her very well.
Yeah. One of the things that, if you do end up fighting her again, is definitely go for the wheels, because that's her weak point.
I hear you will do battle with Master Mitsuhide next. Must it be like this? Tokichiro sent me a beautifully brilliant stone the other day. A stone that grants wishes, he said. Yet, when I look at it, my heart feels ill at ease. To surrender oneself to a wish or desire, how frightful. War is unending. Perhaps it must be that way. As long as people are people. Yet within you, I sense a power greater than that of any human. When death claimed the love of my life, my brother and his wife implored me to be strong. Now they too have perished, falling in the flames. I fear if life were to hand me more sorrow, I will be broken irrevocably.
So, she was actually one of the bosses in Nioh 1's DLC. So, kind of a callback to that.
I pray the spirits will watch over you.
And then that'll kick me back to the map screen. Loading. Are we gonna miss this? But yep, that went on a little bit longer than I planned, but hey, if I didn't die dumbly to a human with a big axe, and if I didn't get lost, it would have been shorter, but very glad I beat the boss in my first try, and I don't have to like do any video editing to make it look like I actually did better than I did. But yep, so I got a new soul core from the person. I won't equip it right now. But yep, and then what that unlocks is it unlocks the next main mission and the new submissions. So, whole bunch more stuff to do. I can go back to the...
Have you found any of the hidden items on the map? Like the world map?
Oh, not on this map yet. Sometimes it feels like you can't...
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, they hide little items around here, so... But yeah, thanks for joining. I know it's a bit of a weird pick because it's not an older, like, classic game, but it's not a new release. But it's one game that I wanted to give a fair shake before... I think we're going to say the same thing.
A bit, so,
yeah, it kind of launched right when 2020 kind of went off the rails. And I feel kind of dumb. I don't know like why I waited so long to play this game, because I really enjoyed all this, like Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. I was just hesitant to play a Souls-like. But this game I really enjoyed. I don't think it does everything perfectly, but...
Plus it came out right around the time that you were probably reviewing a 7 remake.
Yeah. So, Nioh 2, just don't sleep on it, I guess. I'm not, like I was about to say, I don't think it does everything perfectly. I think, like George said, I think it almost, like the loot system, it's not awful, but it's not great. I kind of miss when you in like Dark Souls would find a bespoke item tucked away in a specific area, and it's like, this is where you find the Uchigatana or whatever. Definitely. Or now it's just kind of like, you can farm remnants.
Or the very Dark Souls PC feeling of, I want to get the katana in, well, the katana in what's the name of it?
I don't remember where it is.
I can't word right now, but the one where you had to make a jump. But since everyone used DS Fix, they actually had to disable it for that one jump, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, because they have like a frame rate logic thing going on. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy, to try to end on something positive, I do enjoy, and not just sit on the screen here, going to the blacksmith and like going into my equipment and like tearing these up and then going into her tempering abilities and making sure that all of the bonuses are like jive with what I want to do. Like you saw how this gives me bonus to my magic and gives me a chance to not spend it when I cast it. Well, I guess that's because this is a magic garb, the Omeo hunting garb. Like, sometimes after I do like 2 or 3 main missions, I'll come to the blacksmith and I'll literally like stay here for like 40 minutes just like tweaking and tempering and disassembling things. And then I'll do the same when it comes to soul cores. So soul cores are like the demon half of your build. So I'll like come in here and like start fusing these and like figure out which Ippen Datura bonus do I want more? Do I want more attack and yokai shift, or do I want more Amrita earned? You know, things like that. And then those slot into your Guardian Spirit, and it all jives, it all fits together. And one thing I do think that this game allows that Dark Souls doesn't quite is that it allows you to be kind of cheap, but it's okay with that. Like, for instance, if you're ever fighting a human boss, you can kind of like shoot them in the head just to start the fight, just like a jerk. Like, not very noble of you, but there's nothing stopping you from doing that. And then you saw me playing kind of cowardly, just spamming magic if I didn't want to like put myself at risk. So there are ways to kind of like take the edge off if it's too challenging. I like to think that I'm just kind of average at these games. I'm not gonna ever do a no armor run anytime soon, but I can think on my feet a little bit. But yeah, Nioh 2. Check it out. I will probably... Obviously, I want to finish it before I come up with any real verdict, but I will probably go to bat for it for a top 5 position this year. I think. I'll have to think about that long. I'll have to sleep on that, but we'll see.
No, that's like kind of a slower year. So.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry it's been a while since we had a video. I'm glad we decided to do this one kind of randomly. And we'll see you next time. I don't know if that'll be in 1 week or 3 for another edition of Casual Mode. Until then, take care.
Later, folks.
Bye, guys.